Hello everyone and welcome back to my playlist of pathology. हम genetics कर रहे हैं from Medium Robbins and today we are going to cover a syndrome which is Klinefelter syndrome. Now, Klinefelter syndrome, basically I would like you to think of Klinefelter syndrome as a patient who is primarily a male genotype. So when we say a male genotype, that person is XY, right? And in this particular disorder, there is at least two X chromosomes. So there is one additional X chromosome. This is at the least. जिसका मतलब ये है कि इसके अलावा भी कोई जीनोटाइप क्लाइनफेल्टर सिंड्रोम का हो सकता है. And we'll talk about this in a minute. But primarily it is a male patient and it contains at least one extra X chromosome. So at least two X chromosomes are there and then there is a Y. So this is the basic definition, right? और अगर सिनेरियो ये है तो वो सेल जिसमें ये जीनोटाइप होगा XXY उसको हम represent कैसे करेंगे? We will write it like 47 because now there are 47 chromosomes instead of 46 and there is XXY genotype. So that is how the basic definition of Klinefelter syndrome is written. So Klinefelter syndrome is defined as a male hypogonadism. So that's a male disorder. There is hypogonadism that develop when there are at least two X chromosomes. So these are two X chromosomes, 1 and 2, and there is one or more Y chromosome. So now as we proceed further in our discussion, you will realize कि क्या-क्या जीनोटाइप डिफरेंट हो सकते हैं. बट अब तक की दो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बातें कि कम से कम दो X क्रोमोसोम होंगे और कम से कम एक Y क्रोमोसोम होगा. That's the minimum possible genotype and that's a male patient and the patient primarily has the feature of hypogonadism. We will see in a minute कि Klinefelter syndrome के patients में there are also other problems but hypogonadism which also leads to sterility, that is the primary problem in these patients. Okay, it is the most common cause of hypogonadism in males. Actually most affected patients have 47XXY karyotype, 47XXY जो minimum possible है in order to be labeled as Klinefelter syndrome. However, you should know that this is not the only genotypic possibility and we'll talk about this in a minute, right? Now you must be aware कि जितने भी genetic issues हैं उसमें हम बार-बार एक word use करते हैं कि जनाब non disjunction of chromosome हुआ है during meiosis. You know there is meiotic division 1 and then meiotic division 2. There is separation of chromosomes and if the separation doesn't happen appropriately then this is what we say कि जी non disjunction का process हुआ है, right? अच्छा जी, अब जो extra X chromosome है this may be अब what is the source of X chromosome in anyone? So for example if we are talking about a normal male, this is the person who is a male. ये मैंने बंदा बनाया है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैंने फीमेल का साइन बनाया है. ये इसके अपर लिम है और ये इसके लोअर लिम है. ओके, ये इसका हेड है. सो दैट्स अ मेल एंड मेल में क्रोमोसोमल डिज़ाइन होता है XY और अगर हम बात करें फीमेल की सो फीमेल में डिज़ाइन होता है XX. नाउ व्हेन द ज़ाइगोट इज फॉर्म्ड, अगर मेल बेबी बनेगा तो दैट विल बी either of these chromosomes will come. So Y has to be contributed from the father and X has to be contributed from the mother in that particular case. तो अगला जो बच्चा बनेगा that will be XY. The point is Y chromosome कहाँ से आता है? Only from father, because mothers के पास तो है ही नहीं ना Y chromosome. X chromosome कहाँ से आ सकता है? Father से भी आ सकता है, mother से भी आ सकता है. अगर mother ने X chromosome दिया और father ने भी X chromosome दिया तो that's a female baby. अगर mother ने X chromosome दिया और father ने Y chromosome दिया so that's a male baby. That's how it goes. So यही बात यहाँ लिखी है कि the extra X chromosome may be from mother or may be from father. पिताश्री से भी आ सकता है और माताश्री से भी. Okay. Now advanced maternal age and history of radiation in pregnant female are risk factors for meiotic errors. Okay जी, ये बात easy है. Now approximately 50% of the patients are mosaics. Now mosaics का मतलब मैं आपको पहले भी बता चुका हूँ Down syndrome जब हम कर रहे थे कि they have cells which are normal. So 46XX for example, if the 46XY because that's a male problem, or the other cell will be 47XXY. So because there are two types of population, this is what we call mosaic pattern. So mosaic pattern का मतलब ये है कि there will be certain normal cells, there will be certain abnormal cells. Okay. अब जो abnormal cells हैं और normal cells हैं उनके combination क्या क्या हो सकते हैं, right? So this is one combination. Okay, there is 46XY, so that's absolutely a normal cell, and then there is a 47XXY, so that's a Klinefelter cell. Now this is one combination that we just discussed. इस combination में there still are normal cells, but now the combination that we are going to talk about does not have normal cells. So if you look at here, some cells are 47XXY and some cells even have 48XXXY. देखें definition में हमने क्या बात की थी कि देयर आर एट लीस्ट 2 एक्स क्रोमोसोम। इसका मतलब ये है कि 2 से ज़्यादा एक्स क्रोमोसोम भी हो सकते हैं। यहाँ पर हैं 3 एक्स क्रोमोसोम है और 1 वाई क्रोमोसोम है, बट द टोटल एक्स्ट्रा आर 2 एक्स क्रोमोसोम्स। तो 46 हमारा नॉर्मल साइज होता है क्रोमोसोमल नंबर का, अगर इसमें 2 एक्स्ट्रा आ जाए तो दैट विल बी 48। सो इट इज़ रिटन एज 48XXY। नाउ इमेजिन इफ दिस इज द पेशेंट, अगर ये भी मोजाइक कहलाएगा क्योंकि इसमें कुछ सेल्स अलग हैं और कुछ सेल्स अलग हैं। सो दिस इज ऑल्सो मोजाइक, दिस इज ऑल्सो मोजाइक। नाउ if this mosaic is compared with this mosaic, what do you think will be more severe in terms of clinical picture? Obviously this one, because it has no normal cell. This has still some normal cells present there. Okay, now Klinefelter syndrome is associated with a very wide range of clinical manifestations. In some patients, मैंने आपको बताया कि हो तो बहुत सारी clinical manifestations सकती हैं, but the primary issue is hypogonadism, right? That's the major problem. In some persons, it may be expressed only as hypogonadism, but most patients have a distinctive body habitus with an increase in length between the soles and the pubic bone. So sole and the pubic bone, so they look longer than normal people, elongated body. Also characteristic is unicoid body habitus, reduced facial and body and pubic hair, gynecomastia because gonads are not working. Testes are very much reduced in size, again because gonads are not working. There is testicular atrophy, testosterone levels are down, so associated everything with testosterone is also on the lower side. So primarily, if you remember hypogonadism, you remember all of these things. Okay, only rarely are patients with Klinefelter syndrome fertile. This is very rare, and it only happens if there are some normal cells available. So for example, this phenotype, genotype rather. So इस genotype का phenotype normal भी हो सकता है because there are certain normal cells available. Okay. The sterility is due to impaired spermatogenesis. Sometimes obviously hypogonadism है तो sperms नहीं बन रहा है. Sometimes to the extent of total azoospermia. So imagine a person without any sperms, sterile ही होगा ना, और क्या होगा. Histologic examinations show hyalinization of the tubules and there is actually hyperplasia to compensate. किस चीज़ का hyperplasia? दूसरे किसी cell type का. Now what are the cell types? Lytic cells are there. So Lytic cells are there, tubes are deficient, right? Although Klinefelter syndrome may be associated with mental retardation, the degree of intellectual impairment is usually mild. Okay, the main problem, hypogonadism, that's the problem. Okay, the reduction in intelligence is correlated with the number of extra X. जितने ज़्यादा X chromosome होंगे, intelligence quotient उतना कम होगा. That's what it says. Klinefelter syndrome is associated with the higher frequency of several disorders. Now this is important. इसका अपना primary issue hypogonadism है, but it is then associated with a lot of other issues. For example, breast cancer, for example, germ cell tumors, autoimmune diseases such as SLE. So incidence for all this is increased if there is Klinefelter syndrome. Okay, very important topic. I hope you understood it well. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video very soon.